Go back.
This old place. I haven't been here in years. Wonder what I can find.
Ah.
The old ones didn't leave these. They're new growth.
Now, just here to find the power cell. This is the bunker that you go into at the very beginning of the game, when you're little Aloy. But now, because you have a weapon and because you're big and strong now, you can smash open some places that you couldn't get to before. That not being one of them. So we're just going to have a poke around because I think there's a power cell somewhere in here and we need it as the final bit to activate our, to grab our armour. But I think I have one more to get and I can't get that until the mission that I'm about to do, but I thought we'll just do this while we're in the area. Not that I can remember where anything is. Oh, I've seen it.
Back there. I wonder if I can find a way into it now that I'm older.
See, this is where it is. Power cell.
Another power cell. I only need one more to get to that ancient armor I found.
Cool. Now, I should just be able to get out of it.
Director Evans, flash traffic from USRC. Black quartz encryption. I've routed the message to your hologrid for viewing.
Cool. That's the power cell. So we can pretty much just get out of here now. I can remember how to escape. Oh, is it a bloody one-way? Fuck's sake. Okay, grill. Yep. Really wish I could just jump in there. Don't tell me I'm back at the beginning again. Oh my god. Okay. How the fuck do I get out of there? I've completely forgotten. God. Is there no way to just climb back up? Oh, fuck's sake. Ah. We fucking found it. Right. What I actually need is a fast travel thing. Please. Oh my god, you're kidding me. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on, let's go.
Let's see you catch us.
Oh, we can get... Okay. Anyone who can teleport me? You, sir. Oh, thank God for you. Right. Right. So here we go. Oh, I am not in the mood. Off we go, ladies and gents. We're on the home stretch now, if we can get around this tree. Oh, he just disappeared. Right. All the way up there. Hello.
I've calluses older than you.
I've calluses enough if you want to test me.
She Sparks. I believe it, Flamehair. Petra Forge woman.
Aloy. Machine hunter.
Machine hunter, eh? Huh. That's why I've been...
Blah 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 blah
You said you're being
blah
blah,
blah
yes,
blah
I'm
blah
not.
blah blah blah. Right. What's this? What we gotta do? Quests? Oh. Well, that's boring, isn't it? Okay.
They have places to be.
Come on. Don't turn from me. Better than me. Right. Let's ride. Take that campfire. Oh, we gotta go this way anyway. Oh, it's very bright down here. We're not going to pitch cliff yet. We'll do that later. I want to finish off the main bit.
The way to the mountain will be hard.
Oh, hello.
Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
What is this? What am I climbing on right now? Oh, right, okay. Is this a building or an aeroplane? Okay, yeah, biggest load of bollocks I've ever seen. We won't worry
Stalkers
about
in the open. Watchers on the other side.
Well, I know which I'd rather fight. If I may. I don't wish to fight any stalkers. Stalkers are scary. Oh, it's attached to the wall. Wait, can I get silent sprinting? Let's just get that. I think I just literally went to run into a stalker there.
Again.
It's a fucking red. Let's see ya. Ah, yes, shit bad. Oh, this is not gonna be good.
Killing machine that disappears into thin air. Just what
Oh boy. This ain't good. Where have I got to go? This way. Fight for me, and I will promise you eternal glory. I'm dead. Eat that shit. Go. Ow. Don't worry guys, I'm out of your hair. Go. Get the fudge out of it. Go for that. Oh boy, this looks safe. And up.
do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct. Gather them to her grave.
Oh, he sees me. Don't worry.
Keep quiet now.
Yeah, they ain't gonna cut it. Run! Ah, shit. Oh boy, have I fucked this up. Yes. It's the answer. That one's gonna be the way, is it? That might have been the way. Okay. Yeah. What fucking way? Oh, there. Go. Go. Faster. Up. Go. Ah, you get. Go. One is stop being an asshole. Go. What? Oh shit, okay. Nothing happened. Leave me fighting?
Guessing that I'm almost there.
Correct.
Wow, I did a good job of avoiding that, didn't I? Oh, cool. It's a giant asshole bird. And I'm fucking dead within 2 seconds. Brilliant. Yep, come on. Let's try again, shall we?
Almost there.
Come on, that was right on your face. He's right above me, I can't even see him now. I tell you what, none of them seem to like. Okay, that was fucking miles from me, but whatever. Oh, Mordor sucks so much! He killed me with wind. And one more bird fighting him and then...
Guessing I'm almost there.
Correct.
Come on, land you flying asshole. Come on. Bullshit, guys. I was nowhere near that, you asshole.
I can get out of this.
Fuck it, I'm running, because that's fucking stupid as hell. He just one-shots me almost. What a bunch of bullshit. Not happy with that. Goodbye.
Guessing that I'm almost there.
Correct.
Well, how the fuck do I get up there then? Well, that was much easier, wasn't it? What the fuck is this?
Sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
So, hold on. Did she self-destruct? Is Gaia dead?
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could
Well,
fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Don't look down.
they were kind of a problem for me about 2 minutes ago when that arsehole bird kept killing me.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years.
What is that?
There'll be enough time later for you to ransack this place.
Okay.
For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
It's...
Yes. When you find the Master Override, everything depends on...
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting
foot.
Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Brilliant. So when you rappel down, it's the same key binding as when you stop the audio log. Genius. Okay, well down there it looks. This reminds me of Operation Anchorage in Fallout.
Think, Aloy, just do it.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Glad that's over.
I've done it again.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
It's only because I fell. Fuck me. Whoa.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders and lottery winners and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific. None of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is...
Elizabeth's room.
Every fucking
I know
time.
it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack.
Is she
These are
here?
her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Okay. Which way did I come in? Where do I go? Oh. Right here then. And nothing else in the room.
Elizabeth. What is this?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, it's a chair. Okay, never mind.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes.
She's done it.
You don't think...
Oh no.
Oh, she has.
Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart. Because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself. For others. For everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go
How
home.
could she survive it? This was hundreds, thousands years ago, maybe.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken the post in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek is only one. I miss you.
All right. Let's start over from Eleuthia 1.
Running integrity tests. Dr. Brochard Klein. May I seek outside protocol?
I suppose so. There's no one to stop you.
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of about 1 billion operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you think that would be wise?
I'm not a psychologist, Gaia, or an AI scientist. No. It is natural. At least in the context of the work you and I have accomplished, which begs the meaning of the term natural. She was your creator, the patron saint of this crazy endeavor. Our Lady of the Fervent Hypothetical.
Even assuming a string of significant failure combinations, Zero Dawn's chances of success are greater than the hypothetical.
It's called a manner of speech, Gaia. Take a note.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make a better list. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
Let's go down there. Okay. Okay. Ooh, dear. I nearly died. It's gonna be the people, the creators.
What?
What do you mean, what? They've been in here this whole time.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
I don't understand what she's... The thing that she's... I thought this happened centuries, millennia ago.
Unlocked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm
What
you,
did you
but
fucking do?
I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. And what I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Detecting atmosphere.
What the fuck? It's a madman. He's seriously a madman. What the fuck?
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
Wow. Why did he do that? He just murdered them all. What a crazy guy.
The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Let's kill Hades.
Sound good?
Try not to.
You didn't grab the thing! Silence just said, literally, he said, try not to fall to your death. Oh my god. Right, so, Ted Faro created the robots that destroyed the world.
Try not to fall to your death. The
And
Master
then
Override doesn't override gravity.
He killed the Alphas, the Alpha scientists who were responsible for the last hope of humanity, and then he I don't fucking know where I'm even going now. And destroyed the Apollo project, which contained all the knowledge of humans up to that point in history. Why? Why can he not stop being an asshole? There's the power cell.
This should be
Boom.
the last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
Should I get that now? How do I fucking get back up? What am I even doing right now? Well, I really don't think I was supposed to do it that way, but whatever.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy.
It's not gonna
But
kill
before
me.
I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the Eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire, not Meridian.
Yes.
The Spire.
The
Now,
bacon
why
rasher.
would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, that's when I detected it. I followed this...
I don't need to hear anything. You've done terrible things, Silence. I can't say you've balanced the scale.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again.
Really?
I've done all I can. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it.
Then I just need to get close enough.
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
But what is it? What does it do? What is this shit? Oh, I got no lance. Lance. Oh. Now that is fancy.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you were called out.
Thinking about the attack.
If it wasn't something you wanted, you called, I responded.
Right. Okay. So. Ah, see, that's cool. Right, okay, well, what we're going to do then in the meantime, basically it's gotten to a point where I cannot progress until I do the other main storyline, which I think is pretty cool that they would prevent you from doing, you know, from skipping it, essentially. I think it's kind of cool. So we're just going to pick up this fancy ass armor. Right, let's go to the bunker.
Task is complete.
Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing.
Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer.
Inconvenient for you.
Come before me. You shall receive your reward.
Very well.
Fearless. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us.
The armor locked in
It
place.
will be done.
Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the force.
He just said that Silence was never one of the Eclipse, but he
Just one
created
more.
the Eclipse. Nice one. Bro.
There we go. The
Right,
last one.
So,
All
now
powered
it's
up.
doing maps.
Now to get the dials in position. There must be some kind of code.
360. Do I actually have to turn them? No. Sure. There we go.
Alright. Now let's see what we can do with this material.
Let's have a look. No. What? Oh. Oh, that looks so much less cool than I was expecting it to. Wow. Look at that fancy shit. Right, let's go. Right, so we need to now go to Pitchcliff. All the way over it. We will go there. Come here.
Not quick enough.
Machine charges. It'll flatten the other stands.
For the love of the sun, help me, please! Please help me! I have a family! Help! I don't want to die!
Something tells me I'm not going to be able to finish this tonight.
Marad's agent should be at the marketplace.
Gotta sell your own art in decent materials outside the claim.
No sign of Marad's guy? He's had plenty of time to investigate.
We'd better look for him.
Damn right.
We'll have the sun running smoothly as anywhere in the world.
Give me that shit.
Well, someone left here recently, and they were in a hurry.
Has to be Murad's guy. Dervahl's thugs must have made him.
Maybe because he found something. Look at this. I think he drew a map with his own blood.
Right. Those kind of maps you know you better follow.
That might be Pitchcliff. He marked a spot to the north. Could be Dervahl's location.
And my men are waiting outside of town. I'll grab them and meet you there.
Looks like they've been chained up.
Dervahl's a tinker. He probably experiments on them or strips them for parts.
Maybe I can use them to make some trouble. I'll go in first. Hold off until the fighting starts.
All right. We've got your back.
Machines! Shoot their chains! Got one right here!
the fuck is going on? Raped.
Dervahl's night. It's about to get ugly.
I hope so.
For Meridian!
Spit, get going!
Person must be around here somewhere. Let's find her.
With those legs, that machine looks as fast as it is loud. I better be careful.
Corrupt that.
Dervahl says you gotta eat dirt.
How can he not see me?
Here's a little something for you.
Mad. just die already?
Here's a shot for you.
Ursa must be in there. We have to get through.
They must have used these to protect themselves from that awful sound.
Stop.
A quick way down.
Ursa!
Oh, how horrible.
Aaron? Dervahl tried to break me. Shows what he knows.
I should have been with you. Why didn't you come for me? I know I'm a useless trunk, but...
No, idiot. I got a message from Dervahl saying he wanted to parlay. I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap. I couldn't let you get hurt. Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap. Thought I could take him out. Now listen. Dervahl's planning something big in Meridian. He said he'd force Avad to watch as the smoke darkens their precious sun. Your king needs you. No more playing around. You're gonna have to grow up fast.
I will. I promise.
You damn well better, little brother.
Ursa. No, no. Please. I won't let you down. I promise.
Erend, I'm so sorry.
You've got to find Dervahl. But Meridian's a big place.
I'll look for his things. Maybe we can narrow it. This machine's been picked apart with precision. Just notes about crafting. And a letter tucked between the pages. Lots of blaze. Headed to Meridian. I think I found some.
Go.
Back to Meridian. Oh.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone...
I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope, seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of Blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. Used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Erend didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
She's not the one who's suffering now. You are. She died before you could say goodbye.
Is it that obvious? You're right. I'm dwelling on my pain, not just hers. And there's only one thing left that can help. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
I will. But once this threat to Meridian is dealt with, another one looms. We have to talk about the eclipse.
We will. I promise.
Quick. It's gonna be full of blaze.
Look out below!
Mark my words.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosing.
This is the place. You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you.
Yeah, it's covered in blaze, isn't it?
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off. If that bomb goes off, the blaze will ignite in a firestorm.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun as the city goes up in flames. There's gotta be a way to stop it. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
So is that thing gonna go off?
If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong. Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make Avad watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
How did that happen?
No tracks. It's just a bit of blaze in them.
Did Nora have something to do with the explosion?
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity? And shut up a bucket line! Your necessity.
Regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it. What happened?
I haven't had a blast like that since the liberation.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa.
Are we under attack? Died. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts. This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
Wish I could be there to...
Here we go.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Carja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong. I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner! What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
Spotted something!
Oh. Can we finish this? You're starting to irritate me. I've led an army. Killed kestrels and ravagers. A savage is nothing. Why does Avad always have his lady?
This is it for you!
I've led an army. Kestrels and ravagers. A savage is nothing. Why does Avad always have his ladies? It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Must be a Flintock. Flying scavenger.
Ah! Those majestic, murderous Glinthawks!
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Sick.
That's better.
I'm never afraid of them, really. Correct.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Erend, you'll screw it up!
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
Sweet.
Aloy. I was just thinking about her. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. But she, and I guess...
You're...
Yeah?
You did with...
Don't give me...
Yeah.
Come on.
Well...
I know. You know what? Try not to...
I keep...
No...
Need to discover the secrets. I'm gonna worry about Dervahl sinks.
Aloy, and it's...
Avad. It might be worth... You just... It's...
By the sun...
Helis is prepared...
By the sun... Aloy, please.
Helis commands a legion of fanatics called with an army they'll bring. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. We can't.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Erend knows Aloy. He won't quite...
And have the City Guard fortify the Western Ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy. If we're to fight together on the brink...
Then you have...
Even a king can learn his lesson. Now.
I don't know about...
Cool.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do...
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters are... So, if there's more you need... Otherwise, I've made the appointment.
Cool.
do their job.
A moment of... Your time, Outlander?
But all the best goods.
Won't cost you a shot just to look. The sheriff drank the herring.
Oh, there's the spider. Let's go with you.
Won't find better wares.
Not getting any cooler.
Don't pass up these good.
They'll give him a rap on the knuckles and let him go.
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nor at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
Sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
She was incredible. Stopped Dervahl without breaking a sweat. I had no idea the Nora were so fierce.
So
Nakoa, how could I not? During the Red Raid, heal us. I would stand us. Your word a week. I'm with
Petra!
Here she is. I knew there was something about you. And I don't say
that happens.
They...
Can I...
Every... It hits nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow.
That's ridiculous. I think you're supposed to do all the side quests and everything before you do this, because I've spoken to that lady once. Haven't done her quest yet, and she was speaking to me there like we were really good friends.
I'm locked out of core control.
No, I haven't actually been up to this spire.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called Anointed, either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse. Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
Well, that's big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit him like a hammer till he can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Only if we win.
Oh, great sun.
Naman. I should have known if there was gonna be a Sun Priest here, it would be you.
And if the Sun King had allowed Outlanders to set foot upon the Alight, this Aloy could only be you. I wish the circumstances were different. Or that the Psalms of the Sun could give you peace of mind. But if you'll allow me one pontification...
Go ahead.
You've shown strength and compassion. Our enemy's only a desperate hate. Both sides claim the blessing of the sun. But the sun that I pray to, it would bestow it upon yours.
You know, Naman, I'm already under some pretty heavy divine pressure, but I'll try to live up to it.
The tribes united against Shadow. How could that not be the sun's will?
It rises taller than the highest tree.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Cool. Is there any way? Okay, right, unfortunately, that is all I've got time for. I think we are very much on the cusp of the end there. But we're not going to be able to get there tonight, at least.
Hot. Sticking to my armor.
So, thank you for joining me, and we will hopefully finish this off tomorrow. Thank you very much, and I'll see you then.